Once upon a time, in a busy town filled with hard-working people, there lived a young man named Arjun. Arjun was strong, intelligent, and kind at heart. But there was one problem. He had a quick temper. Whenever something went wrong, his anger would rise like fire. A harsh word from someone, a small mistake, or even a delay in his plans, and his face would burn red, his voice would rise, and he would lash out. People respected Arjun for his talents, but many stayed away from him, afraid of his fiery temper. Deep inside, Arjun knew his anger was hurting not only others, but also himself. One evening, after a long day, Arjun returned home tired. His little brother accidentally spilled water on his papers. In a flash, Arjun shouted at him, his words sharp like knives. His brother's eyes filled with tears. His mother, watching silently, said only one thing. Arjun, anger is like fire. If you cannot control it, it will burn everything you love, including you. These words struck Arjun's heart. That night, he could not sleep. He kept hearing his mother's voice echoing. Anger is like fire. The next morning, Arjun decided to seek help. He traveled to the edge of the town where an old wise teacher named Master Raman lived. The teacher welcomed Arjun warmly. After listening carefully, Master Raman smiled and said, "If you want to control your anger, you must first learn to understand it. Come, let me show you." Master Raman placed a glass jar in front of Arjun and filled it with big stones. He asked, "Is the jar full?" "Yes," Arjun replied. Then, the teacher poured in small pebbles. They slid into the spaces between the stones. "Now is it full?" "Yes, master." Finally, he poured in sand, which filled every little gap. The teacher said, "This jar is your heart. The big stones are your values, patience, kindness, wisdom. The pebbles are daily challenges. The sand is small irritations. If you fill your heart first with sand, anger, irritation, frustration, there will be no space for what truly matters. But if you put your values first, everything else can fit peacefully." Arjun nodded slowly. He realized that his anger came from letting small things take over his heart. The next day, Master Raman took Arjun to a pond. The water was clear like glass. He said, "Look into the water. What do you see?" "My reflection," said Arjun. The teacher then threw a stone into the pond. The ripples spread, and the reflection blurred. "This is what anger does," said the master. "When anger enters your heart, your mind becomes disturbed, and you cannot see clearly. But if you wait, just wait, the water becomes still again. So must you wait before reacting, and clarity will return." Arjun sat silently, watching the ripples fade, realizing how many times his anger had blurred his judgment. On the third day, the teacher handed Arjun a burning stick from the fire. "Hold it tightly," he said. Arjun held it, but soon felt the burning pain and dropped it. "Master, it hurts. Why did you ask me to hold it?" The teacher replied calmly, "That is anger, my son. When you hold on to it, you are the first to get burned. When you let it go, the fire no longer hurts you. Do not hold anger. Release it before it burns your soul." Tears filled Arjun's eyes. He understood. Anger was destroying him, not the people around him. Weeks turned into months. Arjun practiced the lessons. He learned to pause and breathe when anger arose. He reminded himself to keep his values, patience, kindness, first. He waited for his mind to calm before speaking. Slowly, people around him noticed the change. His voice became gentler, his actions wiser, his presence calmer. One day, when his little brother again made a mistake, instead of shouting, Arjun smiled and said, "It's all right, we'll fix it together." His brother's eyes lit up with joy. His mother smiled proudly, and Arjun realized he was no longer controlled by anger. He was in control of himself. Dear listener, anger is natural, but when you let it control you, it destroys peace, relationships, and even health. Like fire, it can cook your food when controlled, or burn your house when unleashed. Remember Arjun's story. Keep your values first. Wait until the water of your mind becomes still, and never hold on to the burning stick of anger. When you master your anger, you master your life. If this story touched your heart, I invite you to join me on this journey of wisdom. Glowing Star, subscribe to Tales by Oliver Glowing Star, because every week I will share more stories to guide your mind, heal your heart, and inspire your life. Let's grow together, one story at a time.